with no green tag. 50K, shot on my slash. I'm feeling like all them niggas we go black. Drinking that bun that he want in the bag. That her bustin' down, she giving me neck.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Zio back on another DC Universe Online video. And as of May 26th or whatever today is, May 26th, 2024, DC Universe has an ongoing lag problem. So I'm going to bring you guys this guide, but like just be mindful, it is super laggy on live servers. So if you have any problem tanking and stuff like that, I can't even blame you that much because the lag is terrible right now. I don't know what they got going on, but they got to fix it. But look, this is the ship raid. Let me bring it to y'all. This is I forgot the name of the raid, to be honest. The command ship raid, elite raid. I'm finna bring y'all a guide for it, show y'all my loadouts, my raids loadouts. I know some of y'all been asking me in game, yo Zio, what's the rage loadout, bruh? Can I get a rage loadout, bro? I'm like, bro, all my rage loadouts are the exact same as they all have been. But this DLC did challenge me a little bit, and me personally, if there was no lag issue, this DLC would be a hot, like, 7, 8 out of 10 for me. I like it so far, because it is pretty good. It's pretty challenging for at least the Hall of Justice raid. So, yeah, I like this DLC so far. I'm not even gonna lie. One of the better DLCs they put out in the past couple years. So yeah, let me give you guys the specs. As of right now, I'm CR 439. I have completed the command ship raid. I haven't completed the other raid. I've completed the first 2 bosses, but I can't get a group good enough to complete the last boss on that Hall of Justice raid. So once I beat that last boss, I'll bring y'all that video. But y'all know I really run with pugs, but in this video I had a help from some higher end players, cause yeah, it was getting bad out here running with pugs, bro. But yeah, as you can see, all my gear, same as always, same mods I use. Get you guys some damps. My damps ran out, so I don't have any damps on me. But for my art setup, I'm running Mystic Symbol, Everyman Prototype, and Lazarus Pit Water. This artifact is a must. Pit Water is a must. I'm running it on all my builds. I say that to y'all every time, bro. These are my stats: 836k health, 144k dom. I still gotta rank up my augments. I still gotta rank up those. Allies, I'm running Future Lex, Superman, and Static. I gotta rank Static up to max, because once he gets max, then I'll really be OP. I'll have hella damage reduction. Now as far as the loadout, for the first 2 bosses, I ran this loadout. And for the last 2 bosses, I just ran what I took off. So, Ragebringer, Severe Punishment, Remorseless Recovery, Redirected Rage, Dreadful Blast, and Hard Light Shield. Then on the last boss, I ran what I usually run all the time, and just take it and put it Without Mercy and put in Ire. And the reason being is because the last boss doesn't hit that hard to where I need 2 shields, and there's a lot of ads I have to juggle. So I put my Without Mercy back in and put my Ire for the group. And y'all be like, Zero, why do you run Remorseless Recovery? This DLC, I'm running anything to help me not rage crash, because it's so laggy to the point to where, like, I don't feel comfortable not having anything to help me hinder my rage crash, because yeah, sometimes you can't cancel it like how you think you can as of right now. Shield, super speed, hard light shield, and my spec is super powered because I be running out of powers because I be spamming a lot. So, and then 10-10, full dominance and health. Usually I go health then full dominance, but this DLC I've been using a lot more shields, so I've been going dominance and then health. So yeah, this is the loadout I'm running, and I did the first 2 bosses with this loadout, and then the loadout I just showed you is what I did the last boss with. But yeah, as far as this raid difficulty, with a good group, it's literally like a maybe 3 to 4 out of 10. But with pugs, probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. Because it's such a difference in game skill. That's why these raids seem hard. I thought I was just trash, but no, bro. Like, as soon as I got into a group with good people, I realized, bro, it's the pugs. Like, like, these pugs are just horrible. Like, I'm thinking it's me. I'm like, it can't be me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's hard out here, boys. I ain't gonna lie. But, hey, I'm gonna show y'all how to do this, junk. Y'all know I got you. But here we go, boys. Let's get it. Alright, so usually I start my videos at the beginning of the boss fight per usual, but I guess I didn't clip the whole boss, which is crazy. I'm not redoing this, by the way, so yeah, y'all just gonna have to live with that. But let me get you caught up. You ain't missed too much. So this is the first boss of the command ship. The Brainiac boss, very easy boss. On a scale, I'd say 3 out of 10. Very, very easy boss. In the group today, we have with us big homie G-Tron, which was a Q-in person. Foster R, I don't know who that is. Adrian, Manuki, Big Toothpaste, Big Gav, Evil Soma, and Corsi. So some help for some really good players from Neurotic, because like I said, boys, I was struggling. I'm sorry. It was getting toxic. But anyway, Brainiac, right? So this is the first boss. Phases. He has a couple of mechanics that are easy, like this one right here. He has a skull, and you have to block those spikes that come out the ground. As you can see, my spikes are delayed because DC Universe doesn't know how to fix their game. But if you don't block those spikes, you will die. You will die. You will 100% die if you don't block those spikes. So, then he has another phase to where he'll put little whirlpools on the ground. As you can see, there's some like under him. That does a lot of damage, even as a tank, so you gotta move. He does another phase where he points, and when he points, he teleports on somebody. That person must block. I don't know if he'll die. Hold on. Wait a second. What just happened? I don't even know what just happened right there. Something happened to where I died twice. I don't know what just happened. But anyway, what just happened? I was like, wait, why did I die twice right there? I can't remember if we beat this part. I'm pretty sure we did. I don't want to stop recording. I'm just going to assume we did. I'm pretty sure we did. I don't think we wiped on this boss. But anyway, yeah. So, anyway, he has a skull. He has a bunch of skulls. And like I said, you got to block those little hard light spikes that come out the ground, because you will get one-shotted. And if you don't block his skulls, you will just get one-shotted. You just got to pay attention to his skulls. He has a lot of teleporting moves. As far as a tank's point of view, there's really no threat except the spikes. The spikes is a big threat, and the whirlpools on the ground. I wanted to see what killed me so I could tell you exactly what killed me, but I think it was one of them weird situations where you just kind of just drop dead, and then my Lazarus pit water bring me back up, but he didn't hit me. Just something was in the air, just killed me again. Like, that's what I mean. It probably was a spike. I just didn't see it. So that's what I mean by lag. There's a lot of whole weird stuff going on right now. Nothing is 100%. I'm really tanking at about 75% power because of this lag, but it is what it is. I'm built for this, bro. Like, it is what it is. So right here, it should start getting a little dicey. Because goddamn, not really, all the pugs died, so we had enough space to start actually cooking. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I had to get the pugs out the way so we can actually start cooking. But as you see, the spikes are super delayed, bro. Like, it's bad. There's a few ads on this boss, but it's nothing like you can't handle anything. My HP bar always moves a lot, so don't be too stressed out about that. That's just how my HP moves when I'm rage, because I really just be doing shit. Like, I just be moving around, bro. I don't even be paying attention. I really just be moving around. But it is what it is. I know what I'm doing. I know when I'm about to die and when I'm not about to die, unless it's a super lag spike from hell that kills me twice with the Lazarus pit water. But yeah, as you see, he spiked again. Somebody in the back died over there. Like, if you don't block them spikes, you're gonna die, bro. But besides that, all I recommend is rotating and kiting around. I wouldn't face tank him, only because you can't see the spike face. And if you get stuck in a corner with him and some ads and the ad BBs, it's over. So I wouldn't face tank him. I'll keep him at a good range and make sure you get close. Like, when he starts teleporting on people, try and catch up with him so you can get everybody else out of line of sight. That's another recommendation for you. But this boss is honestly not hard. This boss is really a 3 out of 10. There's really nothing too much threatening in here besides those pulls. Now those pulls on the ground hurt. If you just saw my HP, as soon as my foot touched them pulls, my HP went to the ground. But I am rage, so I can withstand a lot more than your average tank. But yeah, nah, them pulls hurt. So I recommend getting your augments leveled up too, so you can take off any necessary damage that there is. So you'll be just fine. But as you see the boys in the back, they pop their P stone. It's over after that. And he's gonna do the spikes again. Then we packed them up after them last spikes because yeah, bro, it's time to move on. But yeah, this boss, like I said, 3 out of 10. Pretty smooth, easy mechanics. He has a lot of skulls. You just gotta pay attention really and get out the way of the DOTs on the ground. Your healer can't heal him through it. Even though you could be the best healer in the world, you can't heal through them DOTs on the ground. Them shits hurt. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so this is the second boss. As you see, we make some group changes because yeah, them 2 pugs have to go, bro. We trying to get up out of here, not stay up in here. That's dead. So yeah. But this boss ain't hard at all. It depends on what type of group you have. That's the difficulty challenge in this boss. As you can see, okay, let me explain what's going on. So you got 2 bosses essentially, control Lex and control Superman. Superman doesn't come out until Lex Luthor is dead, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have time to cast mechanics. That boy sits in the middle of the ring and start casting mechanics. As you see in the background, he's charging at people, and this boss is exactly like the Superman from survival mode, and he's also like the Superman from TDSE. I forgot the name of the actual raid. The sixth dimension elite raid. If y'all know, he's like that second boss. He has the same mechanics, but as of right now, he's immune. Now, as far as Lex Luthor mechanics goes, it's kind of like Fire and Brimstone a little bit. He has rocket shooters. And I don't know if you die if you get in those. I'm not too sure. You might. I know you take a lot of damage. I don't know if it's a one shot. He has a phase to where he looks at the tank. He doesn't really do anything important. He just looks at you. But as you see, he's casting rockets in the back, so I'm pretty sure that's what that mechanic is. I did not have my Lazarus Pit water in. That could have been bad. But, yeah, so let me explain another thing. You see that red stun drone in the back over here? That stuns. You see how Gav is getting stunned right there? It stuns. The DPSs have to burn that drone. If you don't burn that drone, the whole thing could go down. Because Gav can't use his powers. Anybody who gets stunned by that drone, you can't use your powers. You're stuck. You're literally sitting there until you die. There's also another mechanic with the red suns. You see how he's powering Superman? When that phase, Superman ends up targeting one person and ends up doing laser rays on them for about a cool 5 seconds. You have to move out the way of the group because the lasers follow you for like a cool 5 to 10 seconds. So you got to move out the way of the group so you don't kill anybody with the laser. But yeah, Lex Luthor is very easy on tanks. He doesn't hit that hard on tanks. So you should be just fine, to be honest. Now Superman, since Lex is dead, the group go ahead and grab Lex. Superman comes down. I'm spamming my pull because I didn't know when he'll be able to come out to where I can grab him. So I'm spamming my pull so I get aggro immediately without having to worry about him smacking somebody. So I grab aggro on him. And all he does is, he does like one mechanic that's a one shot. He does the pulse. He goes in the middle. And then it'll tell you to block, but it only tells you one time to block. He'll keep going, he'll keep teleporting to the middle and keep doing the pulse move to try and one-shot somebody. But as far as a threat at the tanking, as a tank, is he a threat? Not really. He doesn't hit that hard in the face. As you can see, here's the solar flare. This is a survival mode thing where he does the little beam. And so, boom. Now he does his freeze breath. That really, it just puts everybody in ice. See, he points and he's about to do his little charge. Bam, bam. And he's going to teleport again and do his little whirlwind wind-up. Lunge. I missed the lunge right there because I didn't know he did that in here. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, this dude's exactly like the other boss. As you see me slowly moving out the way. That's the heat vision tracking me. So slowly moving out the way, he teleports to the middle. That's how you know he's finna do another solar beam. Them boys in the back didn't know he was finna do a solar beam, so they got smoked. He doesn't warn you. He only warns you one time. You just gotta watch. And he was not blocking. Don't listen to him. You're going to see in a couple seconds, bro was not blocking. But look, I don't know what that is. Bro teleports and does a T-pose. That freaked me out for a second because I thought I was finna get boomed. Like, every time a boss does that, I wind up dead in the next 15 seconds because it's the most scariest thing you can ever see in this game. The boss teleports and does a T-pose. You know it's over. So, bam, as you see, goes to the middle again. He does the beam. But, I mean, this is really rinse and repeat, fellas. There ain't nothing. There's no threat at this boss. This boss is pretty easy as long as you got a very good group. You need a very good group because the DPSs and the support roles are going to make the turn for the group. If they can't stay alive, you're finna have a hell run. But if they can stay alive, you'll be out of here in 15 to 20 minutes. It's a easy raid. This raid is not hard at all. It just depends on the survivability of your fellow group members. As you see, Big Boy Fam talking about he's blocking, he's in the back doing flurry combos, he's dead. So here he put on, like, I was like, yo, bro, why you put that, bro? We just saw you die 4K, bro. That shit top 5. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, Superman, he gets fucking... He gets melted pretty easily if you have good DPSs. It's a lot of phases though, so the burn has to stop a lot of the times. And I'm thinking that T-pose thing I can lunge, but it wasn't letting me lunge it, so I just backed up because that's frightening, bro. But yeah, that's an easy boss. So on to the last boss, my boys. Alright, so we come to the last boss. As you see, I switched my loadout up because we had ran but we had wiped. And I noticed, I'm like, bro, I don't need all these fucking shields for this boss. The Brainiac doesn't hit hard at all. And Gav is spamming 10k supercharges, so I don't need shields for this boss. So I was like, fuck it, bro, we finna cook. So I put Without Mercy in. And I just start going to work. I mean, it's really this is my loadout. This is my main loadout. What you're seeing on the screen is what I use for almost every raid. I rarely switch my loadouts up. So I was so comfortable with this loadout because I've been tanking with this build for so long now with 0 shields. I'm so used to tanking with 0 shields. So every time I use a shield, I feel nervous because I'm like, bro, I never use shields. So this loadout got me back in my bag though. Like this loadout is how I heal myself and how I stay alive. This is my pure tanking rage loadout right here. So let me explain the boss mechanics again. So Brainiac, he spawns. Okay, you see them purple pools we was talking about. Them purple pools are a lot more dangerous in this boss because he can spawn multiple of them. There's ads that come out the side of the wall. You gotta get the ads, bro. You don't get the ads, the whole group is gonna get smoked. Now, if you're really good at juggling ads, the group can focus the boss the whole time. I'd say by the end of this DLC, the group never has to worry about the ads. Literally just kill the boss. I can juggle everything. I could have juggled them right here, but it was kind of like my first time getting back here, so I didn't want to fuck up nobody's, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste nobody's time, so I was like, yo, go ahead and burn the ads, bro. But over time, yeah, I'll be able to take them motherfuckers and just keep them in the back somewhere while everybody else burn the boss, because the boss doesn't hit the tank hard at all. Now, he does do a whole group data spikes again. Gotta block those. Every boss, you have to block those. He loves doing those, bro. Like, it hit too. Like, if you don't block it, it's over for your ass. I can see the yellow pools is surrounding me. Now this was the most difficult part. This is why I say this boss is really about a 6 out of 10 on difficulty. Even though the boss doesn't hit hard, it's the mechanics that he spawns. Like the little pools on the ground can really hinder your movement, especially if you're trying to get to the ads before they get to the group. If you have a trash group, this is going to be a hard boss. But if you got people that know what they're doing and how to survive, you'll be fine. That's literally the whole thing of this DLC. Like, it's really a survivability check. Nothing is extremely hard. Like, the mechanics aren't extremely hard. It's just whether or not how much DC knowledge do you have. Can you survive this? Can you survive that? Like, are you conscious enough to be able to survive certain things? That's basically what this DLC is. I mean, it's a good DLC. That's why I like it. It's not too boring, and it's not too easy. As you see right here, I almost died. I don't know why. Oh, I was blocking the data spikes. Okay, I you see over there's mechanics in the back. Trolls in the group gotta grab those pillars so you can be able to lunge Brainiac before he does I don't know what he does. I never seen it to where he hasn't been lunged, so I can't tell you what will happen if you don't lunge him in that center time. I'm pretty sure it'll one-shot the group. Now, that was on me. There was a Brainiac skirmish bot that like roamed to the group and smoked everybody. That was on me. I lost them when I was looking at Brainiac. But it's them pools, bro. It's them little pools. Like that's what I'm saying. That's what makes this boss a tad bit difficult because those pools on the ground. If the pools wasn't on the ground, I'll be able to move a lot more freely and put the ads where I want them. But since I gotta watch out for the pools, Brainiac, and the ads, I gotta move a certain direction every time because the pool's on the ground. So yeah, that's something I gotta adapt to eventually. The more and more I run it, I'll be just fine, to be honest. But you know how they say what it is. But yeah, this loadout is bread and butter. The hardest part is like just making sure you block them data spikes and you stay out the pools. Brainiac isn't gonna do anything to you that will harm you for real. You just gotta block them spikes, bro, and stay out the pools and grab the ads. See right here, I got a little deep in trouble. Not that much though, cause Gab is my healer, thank God. But yeah, I was getting wailed on for a second, cause I'm scared of the right here. I'm scared of the pools. The pools are frightening me because they're so close, and I can't maneuver how I move as a tank. See, you see another one spawned on me, so I'm in dead center. And it looked like the pools heal the ads. I don't know how confident I am on saying that, but that scrimmage over there looked like he came back to life when he stepped into the pool. So I don't know if that's the case. If that's the case, this game is crazy for that. But I don't think so. I'm not too sure. But yeah, at this point, I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, bro, go ahead and kill the boss, bro. I'll hold the ads, bro. At this point, just kill the boss. Because I'm ready to get out of here. Them pools was frightening me, bro, because they do so much damage, and even with severe punishment up, it still hurts. So it's like, yeah, I need to go adapt. But I got a whole new build coming out. I'm finna bring y'all soon. Another rage build that's pretty OP. I feel actually immortal with it, but that's for another time. I'll bring that video soon. But that'll be it to this video though, my boy. Very simple raid. I said overall what I rated like a 6 out of 10 in difficulty. It'll be harder if you have a bad group, but shout out to the neurotic boys. And I hope y'all boys have a good one, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. And it's your boy CL. Peace.